Magandang hapon. My name is Brandon Reilly. You may know me from my previous segments on Kababayan Today called No History, No Self, where I share history and trivia about our Philippine culture. I'm filling in for Tongi today, and it is Wednesday, which means that we have news that is relevant to our Filipino-American community.
Asian Journal, the leading Filipino-American newspaper since 1991.
Thank you, Annie, for coming to Kababayan today. It's great to finally meet you on camera.
Yes, hi Brandon. Kamusta na?
Mabuti, kamusta ka?
Mabuti rin at natutuwa ako na nandito ka. Although we miss Miss G, Tongi, of course, but I'm glad that you're taking the reins today.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, we wish her the best. Please tell us about what you have in store for our Kababayans today.
Sure. Our first story from Asian Journal. A Filipino-American was named the new Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders Outreach Director for the campaign for Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. The announcement of Jason Tengco's appointment came after Lisa Changadveja stepped down from the position. Prior to joining Clinton's campaign, Tengco was Deputy Director of the White House Initiative on Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders, where his accomplishments include managing the first ever White House Summit on AAPIs and launching the E3 Ambassadors Program for young leaders. As election season unfolds, both Democrats and Republicans have continued to reach out to AAPI voters, an electorate considered to reach 12.2 million by 2040.
It's interesting because in recent elections, Filipinos as a community have tended to vote Democratic, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Totoo nga yan. Kasi tingin ko yung time na yon talagang nagre-reach out din kasi sila sa mga needs ng mga AAPI. Ngayon kasi parang pag tiningnan natin yung campaign ni Donald Trump, parang sinasabi nila they're trying to reach out sa AAPI pero parang hindi natin masyadong nakikita. Kaya siguro nagiging ganun ang flow.
Thank you, Annie. Tell us about your second story for us today.
Okay, our second story. In a historic feat for the Philippines, the first Filipino-made satellite carried by a U.S. commercial spacecraft was launched into space last week from Cape Canaveral, Florida. The microsatellite named Diwata 1 was unveiled to help monitor weather patterns and agricultural health. Diwata 1 was assembled by a team of 9 Filipino engineers in collaboration with Japanese scientists. The satellite is expected to be in orbit for approximately 20 months and will be imaging the country twice daily. Images from Diwata 1 will be received in a Subic facility and later on also in the UP Diliman Microsatellite Research and Instructional Facility that is currently under construction.
When I tell my friends and family tell me that when they hear that there's a satellite that's been launched by Filipinos, like, wait, the Filipinos have a space program? How much do you know about this? Is this new?
Actually, hindi ito ganun kabago. Iba lang kasi ngayon na nandun yung ating satellite sa American spacecraft na ito. Pero ang image sensing, image sensing, you know, when they take photos ng ating bansa para nakikita nila ang mga weather patterns, changes in the environment and the climate, matagal na nila itong ginagawa. Siguro in a different level. So ngayon, syempre, medyo high-tech na tayo na meron na tayong satellite na mas makikita siguro ang buong Pilipinas at ang kanyang paligid.
So it's not completely new.
It's not completely new. At ang mga Filipino engineers, they're very ingenious indeed. No? Talagang maraming mga matatalino na ating mga kababayan. Siguro wala lang tayong ganong klaseng infrastructure or technology na makabuo ng satellite.
Sure. And thank you, Annie. What is the last story you have for us today?
Okay, our last story from Asian Journal. California Governor Jerry Brown on Monday, March 28, announced a deal reached with state legislatures and labor leaders that would raise the state's minimum hourly wage to $15. California's current minimum wage, $10 per hour, is one of the highest in the United States. Under the plan, hourly wages would rise to $10.50 in 2017, $11 in 2018, and an additional $1 per hour each until it hits $15 in 2022. The deal still requires approval from the state legislature, which appears likely as Democrats rule both the Senate and Assembly, but is not guaranteed.
Thank you, Annie, for bringing us the news from Asian Journal today. When we return, we will have a double dose of the No History, No Self about the Bailanes and the Princess Orduja.